Hello, this is Amy, and I wanted to say thank you very much for giving me your time and waiting for me to be able to answer the big question that I have had in all those inbox messages I haven't been able to get to yet today. So I apologize. I'm hoping to be able to answer the question to the masses all at one time. So the question has been, what do you do? And also, how do I get started with you? How do I work with you? So I'm going to answer, what do you do first? In this video, try to make it as short and sweet as possible and then get into how. So first of all, what I do is I help people to invest their energy, time, attention, and money into something that gives a high yield of return. Because let's face it, nobody wants to spend 12 months trying to recruit 10 people a day to make a 35% return on 100% of what they've invested. So the goal here is to not get you into a stacked MLM that's going to take a considerable amount of work and effort and money and time and exhaustion and embarrassment trying to get off the ground, because ain't nobody got time for that. I don't. What I do is I help people start with infinity to global. Now, if you don't understand what profit sharing is, that's fine. I did my best to outline that in my blog post at tigerofbohemia.blogspot.com, Megan's Math, the simple answer, how profit sharing works. Now, we go into an industry that has over $1 trillion a year in revenue. That means that there are like 6 billion players right now, and I don't think anybody's going to quit playing online poker when they're in a tournament and they're winning. So I think we're pretty stable there. Second, not everybody wins every time. So what we have here is sustainability. We have more customers than we have distributors. But in most MLMs, your distributors are your customers and your customers are your distributors, and that's how you make money. We don't do that. We go into something that's stacked for us to win. That's incredibly important. So the website is all over my blogs. It is http://run-with-tigers.com. So that is the website. Really easy to watch. That is 27 minutes. And those 27 minutes can change your life. I recommend that if you're going to watch it at bedtime, you have some warm thing to drink, because I couldn't sleep that night. The next morning I got up and I watched the video again because I was so floored. I'm like, why has nobody heard of this? Well, Infinity Global has only been around a few months, so they just started. Now, unlike most ventures that go in and you have all these people, you're like, come on, get beside me. Let's do this. Let's pull this money in. Let's come together. Well, Infinity Global started in a very stable market of insurance. So the founders have a very solid financial ground, which to me was amazing, because the first gut instinct is, this is too good to be true. If it's too good to be true, it must be true. It must not be true. It must must be fake. Nothing must be actually what it seems. And that's just the doubt that we have, because many people who go into online marketing start with the smoke and mirrors of their first company they invest in. And I'm sorry for the losses that you guys have had. I'm sorry for the frustration of trying to get into something and not having the tools to be successful, or going on the path of you need to build a list and have an autoresponder, and 4 million people later you maybe have 2,500, and you've alienated all your friends because people just go, I'm not doing all that effort for such a small return. So we have eliminated the necessity to put all this energy and money and time into trying to build a business. So very exciting. I want to invite you along on this journey. I would highly encourage you to take the time to read my blog, because I've answered a lot of questions in there. How much does it take to get started? Megan's Math cuts down to the bone marrow of what this really is, which is an investment. Like I said in the post, if you put a quarter in, 50,000 people put a quarter in, and not all of them are able to win and get it back, you get part of that money. So you invest and you return. You make your money grow. How nice would it be if that $100 you've been chucking into that program, or 160, or how much you've been putting, actually grew and paid you back more than you put into it? I think that would be wise. I think that would be exciting. I think that's something to actually share about, something to be unashamed of because of your success. This isn't about ranks. This isn't about levels. This isn't about how many people you amass. This is about having the same success in a shorter amount of time with fewer people. So I would love to have you join me. I'd love for you to watch the video, see what it is, take a leap of faith. I mean, it's to get started. It's $19.95, and then minimum of $25. But if you want a bigger return, you want a bigger bang for your buck, just like any investment, you're going to put something in. That's the truth of it. There's a wonderful investment program I have as well that I'm talking to someone about that gives an excellent example of a rate of return. When you put $1,100 in, you get around $20 back from that every day for the rest of your life. Pretty exciting. I like that. The thing is, to be sustainable, you have to put in $11,000 to get $200 back. And not everyone has $11,000. But I think pretty much everybody can scramble up $120, $35, $155, $56 to be able to start something exciting. So that's what we do. Now we also partner that powerful engine with a vehicle that enables you to communicate with the masses as well as be resellable. Because I think every tool that we use should be resellable. For me, everything down to my toothpaste in my home is resellable. That is capitalism in its finest. I encourage you to join me in this journey, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Okay, so check out the site, see what it is, see if that's something you can justify. We'll talk about the vehicle for getting to that in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.